Alright, how's it going, guys? This is day one of vlogging. This is the channel 1 down 3 up. There's going to be a mixture of automotive related things, but mainly Grom things. Today, I'm going to pick up my buddy Zach, Gromchester, or Yari. Picking up my buddy Zach today. We are heading to Buffalo to meet my now new best friend, Dave. He fabricates things out of stainless steel. He has made me a very lovely item, to which I will be revealing later. I just want to say, I thank everyone that will be watching these. Hope you enjoy the videos, and figure there'll be content like this every once in a while. We're just kind of driving around, talking, especially in the colder months, because it's winter, and winter is garbage. You know how that goes. Otherwise, I got some plans for the Grom. Some color change going in effect right now. Some pretty dope bars. And my buddy Sam, who will be joining us. He has some plans for his. He's gotten some stuff done already. All of us have fender eliminator kits because they're terrible. Let's see, what else? A little bit of history. 585125 is our Facebook group. Spelled out 585, and then 125 is the numbers. I'll put a link in the description below. We started out last year in February, March-ish, maybe even April, as me being the sole member with a friend of mine. You'll probably see him in the vlogs too. He and I both started a Facebook group of our own at the same time. His was Rock Grom Squad. We use that as our hashtag for the most part. Then 585125. With that, we basically created our groups, added each other. Mine ended up blowing up, ended up getting a few people, and then all of a sudden, at the end of this last year, and beginning this year so far, what is today, the 28th of January, we have roughly 18 to 20 active riders for next season. So it's kind of huge. Started with nothing. Now we are pretty big. Plan on doing some meets. I plan on going to local car shows. So anyone around the area in Rochester or Buffalo or Syracuse, or even south of Rochester and all those places, have Groms and want to come hang out, absolutely, I would love it. I plan on setting up some meets throughout the course of the year anyways. I think we're going to have a Buffalo Grom and Buffalo Rochester Grom meet a few times. When I set up the Rochester one, we're probably going to have Syracuse invited too. So I got to figure out which group is out there. Otherwise, it's kind of the plans for the years to come. I say years to come because I'm planning on getting rid of my Grom. It's a pretty fantastic bike. First motorcycle. I enjoy it. Otherwise, I just have a blast and hope you guys enjoy the content. I'll probably be adding more of this video later. I'm going to stop it right now because I'm driving to pick up my buddy Zach. We may do a little QA bullshit on the way. He's got a Ruckus, a couple mods done to it. We'll see. Otherwise, keep it classy. Or don't. It's up to you. Alright. Here with my buddy Zach. We are on our way to Buffalo.
Hi guys.
We have just been kind of bullshitting a little bit, but he posed a very good question. If I were to have one superpower, what would it be?
And alright, let me. So not necessarily superpower. So it doesn't have to be like flying or shooting lasers out of your eyes or something. But
what out of your ass? Can you shoot this out of your ass?
You could. That is an option.
Yes.
You can pick that. But just general ability, like something that you can do that.
A heightened ability.
it could be a heightened ability or just kind of something mystical. Wait, is left Bristol Mountain?
No fucking. 17 miles is Darien Lakes, though.
I think it is.
Could be.
Huh.
I've never been to Bristol Mountains.
It's 63 South. It might be.
Alright, well.
Anyway.
Go left where we are right now. Go to Bristol Mountain.
Maybe.
Who knows? Not
going,
us.
We're going straight. But anyway. So, with that clarification, what would you choose?
With that clarification, so that's a really tough one because it's like I don't want to choose like a standard superpower because it's like a fucking superpower. Everyone does that.
Yeah.
Like that's a standard question. Like, oh, what superpower do you want? Oh, I want to fly like an idiot. Like,
I mean, if I had to pick any like superpower, flight would definitely be.
oh
it.
yeah, or like teleportation because fuck like, cause yeah, like I want to go visit my mom in Michigan now. Fuck it, like I don't care. But like.
We should do a jump cut where we snap and talk about teleportation, and then we end up in Buffalo and snap again when we're there, and then it puts us back into the conversation.
Oh my god, yes.
Like teleportation would totally be a cool ability.
Right.
One, two, three.
Do it again.
One,
two, three. Because I would probably take something I'm currently decent at, which is weirdly enough, it's reading people. And I would probably have to say, like Professor X style, I'd probably want to like read minds a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I would definitely want the ability to shut that shit the fuck off because there's not a lot of people that want to continue reading minds.
So what if the condition is you had to have one of those like red kind of like fighter pilot switches like on the side of your head? You had to like prime that shit, just be like, do you really want to turn this on? And have people ask questions all the time.
Well, so now if I had that little switch, like I had to turn it on, would that like turn it on and I would have I would listen to everyone around me, or would it be certain people?
Well, it gives you the ability. But, I mean, depending on how well you're trained with it, either you'll get overwhelmed by all the voices in your head, or you won't. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, like a switch to turn it on and off would be kind of nice because then I could sleep.
Unless you roll over and hit it.
Yo, that would be the worst.
You'd have the most fucked up dreams.
Yeah, right? Like everyone else's dreams. Just leave me behind. No, I think that would be it though. Like, with the ability to turn it off, I would like to read minds.
Holy
I would
shit.
use that shit to my advantage.
Side note, as we're talking about dreams, I had a dream my fucking roommate bought a hot air balloon.
Yes.
And for whatever reason, this was a magical hot air balloon that defied the laws of physics and any sort of time constraints, and would just like travel from country to country on like an hour by hour basis. And like,
it's amazing.
We went from the United States, and then we ended up in Australia, and then we were in like the Philippines, and we were just flying around the world in this hot air balloon. It was an interesting dream.
You're looking for chicks with dicks?
I mean,
in the Philippines?
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Fair. They're really just trying to get shitty though.
No, they're not.
I mean,
these are super roads.
The parts that I'm not driving on are.
But anyway, we'll get back to the roads if we die.
If we die, no. I love all of my 0 viewers currently.
Equally,
yes, equally.
I think for my ability, I would choose the ability to see whatever you're looking at any point in history.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, dude, Zach, remember that one thing? You're like, hold on. Yes, I do. Go on.
But so, like, you look at that silo over there, and you're like, oh, I wonder what that looks like 40 years ago, and it's just like, not there. And you're just like, oh
shit.
Okay.
Oh, like that kind of, okay.
And then you just be like, all right, so like how did something happen? Like, you see a tree that fell over in the woods. You always want to see how that happened, because that's a pretty epic thing in nature. So you could, like, watch that happen in history, like time traveling, but not in
only in a visual aspect.
But only in a visual aspect.
That's actually really dope.
So you can't fuck up the future, but you can understand the past.
Can you see the future though, or can you only see the past? Like, would it go both ways?
I'd only want to go to the past. I wouldn't want. I think going to the future could bring in a lot of things, and
you'd probably end up killing yourself if you could see the future.
Exactly. Just be like,
Well,
I did what?
this shit's fucked up.
Just like find out that when I'm like 38 that like I accidentally caused like a really bad accident and killed like a family of 3. But turns out it was never my fault. That's the only thing that I saw. In reality, it was like Tesla's fault or some shit.
Why would it be Tesla's fault?
Because I'm driving like some Tesla or something, like 30, what, 38.
That would have
so
been a good thing to add to the
like
story.
16 years from now, like the car that I'm driving just like kills somebody, but I always think it's my fault because that's the point where I go back into history and I flash out. I'm like, oh my god, I'm a murderer, and I end it all. But it turns out, like in the future, what really would have happened is that I would have gone to court and became a millionaire. So that's why I don't fuck with the future.
That's fair. Because then, like, also, wouldn't that be addicting, like, to know what happens in the future?
Exactly. You couldn't stop. It's like crack.
Yeah, you just be forever stuck in your one spot in the future.
Time crack. I'd just be sitting there, just like in my room, just like watching the future.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to do anything. I know it's gonna happen. I can win the lottery, but that's not okay. That's not fair.
Is it though?
One of these abilities is it holds its own worth. Like it was
like
it looked like a Trans Am front end, didn't it?
No, like a
IRON.
Fox Body Mustang front end. For me.
I did not see Fox Body.
I saw a Fox Body, but it was like a El Camino ass end.
I saw like those big, like sunken square headlights.
Fox Bodies had those.
I thought Fox Bodies had the flush headlights.
They had them both. There was like 2 generations of Fox Bodies.
There's nothing good about them. The only thing good about them is the fact that you can make a stupid race car with them for cheap.
I mean, I like Fox Bodies.
Don't kill us now. I don't have to talk about that.
I don't know. I think Fox Bodies are pretty great.
As far as like, I don't know. I don't like Mustangs.
I mean that. You're like me with GM.
But
I don't like GM.
GM's good.
No.
I'm sorry. Do they 5.0 swap all the things? Do they throw a 302 in every single vehicle that's ever been made?
GM isn't good. The one engine they made that happened to be pretty good.
How about the 7 variants of that engine?
It's still the same engine. It's just like, this one's now made with aluminum instead of cast iron.
They have varying parts.
Aren't they all still
Tell me the LT1 and the LS1 are anywhere near the same thing.
Aren't they all like push rod from the bottom too?
You're a push rod though.
Am I though?
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah.
Am I?
How? Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I guess.
Take a left here.
No.
Sandpit Road.
I was also doing like 70. I'm not taking a left at a 70 an hour.
Pansy.
It's wet.
You're wet.
Not yet. Anyways, plans for the day. We are nearing our entrance to Buffalo. We will soon be inside of it.
I think it's pronounced Boogaloo.
It might be.
Founded by the Germans in 1873.
Because there's like Boogaloo, and then there's Avon and Charlotte. So
this is totally the way I take to Attica. Okay, yeah. See, Attica. We're going to the prison.
Yay!
It was on lockdown recently.
Was it?
Yeah, there was I think some guard got killed, or a bunch of prisoners got killed. I don't know.
That sucked. Oh shit! Fuck! What is happening?
Silverado getting rowdy.
Jesus Christ! So, I'm driving along, and some dude decides to go about 4 miles an hour to turn into his driveway. And the truck behind him decided
he wasn't having any of that.
Good time to swerve into oncoming traffic to get around him. Fuck.